So guys, today back for a video on the channel. Today we have the Newcastle United versus Blackburn FA Cup Round 5 preview. It's a massive game, massive game for both clubs, going into potentially a quarter-final. One of these teams will be in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup, and after that, one game away from Wembley, which is massive for both teams. Can Newcastle United do it? I'm recording this the day after we've just played Arsenal. We need a reaction. Blackburn haven't been the best in the Championship. They do love a good scoring loads of goals, but we'll have to wait and see. Make sure to leave a like, boys, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already yet. Would mean a lot if you could do so. Preview today, predicting tomorrow, then the game is on Tuesday night, so make sure to stay tuned. Anyways, boys, let's get them now and let's start off by speaking about Blackburn Rovers. So then, Blackburn Rovers going into this game against Newcastle United are on a little bit of decent form. They've only lost one in their last 5. Drawn 3 of them though, and they are sitting currently 16th in the Championship. If Newcastle United can't beat a team that's 16th in the Championship, I really don't know. But over the years, we've got Blackburn Rovers in the Cup occasionally. In the lockdown season, we got them in the second round of the Carabao Cup, beat them 1-0. Third round of the FA Cup in the 18-19 season went to a replay at Haywood Park, and Newcastle United won 4-2 on the day. Goals from Hosselu, Perez, Robert and Sean Longstaff. There you go, there's the knowledge on Binksy, but they've got the top goal scorer in the league, and that is always a threat when you've got the top goal scorer in the league. And when he's scoring goals week in, week out, then there's always going to be a threat there. Doesn't matter who you play against. You can play against Real Madrid, and the fact that he's scoring goals week in, week out, there's always going to be that threat there. So Newcastle's defence have got to be on their A game. Yes, they are 16th in the league. Yes, they are only 4 points above the drop. Obviously, Premier League winners over the years with Shima and whatnot. 4 points above the drop. If Newcastle United can't be the team that's 4 points above the drop, I really don't know. But looking at their team that drew against Norwich yesterday, I really don't know any of their team. Honestly, I really don't. They've been through a massive transition period. The only one I can tell you is Sam Gallagher. He's the only player who I've got any sort of recognition on. And that's it. Obviously, their top goal scorer, I'm going to try and pronounce his name, with 18 goals. Like, even on the bench, honestly, I can't tell you one player. They've got John Fleck, and he's injured, and that's the only player I can tell you. So I've got now really to say on Blackburn. I've watched the Championship there and there, but they're not on the best of form. Like, they're really not. Obviously, they beat Wrexham in the last round, and they even, I swear, I go to a replay, didn't it? Or am I tripping? I can't remember. No. So they beat Cambridge and then beat Wrexham, which is an easy run for them. 2 teams that they should definitely be beaten for being in the Championship. But in my head, I always think, right, well, look, when we last played them, in the Championship especially, Charlie Mulgrew will know that game very well, scored the 2 goals, and we got beat home and away against Blackburn, and they went actually down to League 1 that year, which is crazy. The fact that they've won the Premier League and they're in League 1, which is mad. But it's there's not really much more I can say. They are 4 points above the drop. Teams are creeping up on them. Like, really, from 23rd to only 7 points. 7 points in the Championship is naught, considering there is 12 games left. That can switch with a finger click. And after 1 week, if you've got a couple of teams playing during the week and they've got games in hand, you're going to be right down there. But for my vision of Blackburn, when they had Tony Mowbray as manager, since then it's really went a little bit downhill. They haven't really fought for playoffs and whatnot, so it's one of them games where Newcastle should win. So we'll speak more about the 2 now, definitely. So then it's the morning after 10:30 in the morning. I've woke up, I've got these videos up and ready, and Newcastle United obviously got absolutely their arse given to them last night against Arsenal. It was a really bad performance, and I honestly think if Newcastle United lose this game, I think Eddie Howe is definitely in question. And fans might not like to say that, fans want to stick by Eddie Howe, but picking up 11 points out of a possible 36, and example, losing this game, it could be I don't know, and you can blame the injuries, you can blame the situation, but that Arsenal performance, that was not to do with fatigue, with injuries, with anything. Arsenal had 2 days to prepare for that game, and Newcastle had 7, and we look like the team that only had 2 days to prepare for that game. Not good enough. Not good. It really wasn't. Yes, fans will sit on the fence, go, well, Arsenal are such a good team, and yes, they are. They were a fantastic team and that played off the park, and their performance was probably as good as how bad Newcastle were. I think they didn't win the game for us being so shit. They were very good as well, very clinical and done what they needed to do. But Newcastle can't use any excuse for the actual performance. Normally when the tune come out, we look, normally 9 times out of 10 when we play football, we look okay in the first 10-15 minutes. We were absolutely all over the shop. Fabian Shaw lost the ball in the first half, where I think it was Havertz who nicked from behind, and then they just played it off the park. And honestly, it was really, really bad. And the fact that we've got this game on Tuesday is massive. I tried to get a ticket for the game. I couldn't, for this game versus Blackburn. I couldn't get one. And it's obviously 7,000, 6,000 Geordies are going to be there. If Newcastle get beat, I generally think Eddie Howe's job's in question. 11 points out of 36, 2 points out of a possible 12 against Luton and Bournemouth. I know we're focused on the league, but in the cup we've beaten Sunderland, obviously. We've beaten Fulham away. So really, Blackburn, out of all the games that we've had in the FA Cup, is probably the easiest one. It's another away game. It's the 3rd away game of this FA Cup for Newcastle. Only having 1 home game in the whole Carabao Cup and FA Cup this season. But we all know if we win this game, we are 1 win away from Wembley. And obviously we don't know who we'll get in the next round. Could be a Liverpool, could be someone shit, could be a Maidstone United or Coventry. You don't know. That's the magic of the FA Cup. Can Newcastle United get a win at Ewood Park? Obviously I don't want to mention too much about the team. I don't think the team necessarily injuries wise will change. I think there will definitely be some changes. We've got Wolves on Saturday as well, which they're in flying colours at the minute. They're in really good form, so it's Newcastle. Everything in this moment is going in Newcastle's favour, and now it's going right. When now it was going with favour, and we had a youngster, every single youngster on the bench, and we went to Chelsea, PSG and then Man United and didn't lose. And the fact that we're losing games and we're drawing too many games, and this is what the fans need. The fans need this win more than anything. It'll give the confidence for Wolves. It'll if we win this game, we will completely forget about that Arsenal result. It'll completely go off the park. It'll be forgotten about if we know that we're 1 win away from Wembley, and then we can do the Trafalgar stuff again, and we can go to watch a club play in London and whatnot. That's what is going to be the exciting part. But we've got to get there. Just because we've got an easy game against Blackburn, it'll certainly not be an easy game. The bigger picture, it is an easy game. Obviously you could get Liverpool, whoever, Man City, whoever still in the cup, I don't really care. You've got one of the easier games in the competition left. If Newcastle United can't go to Ewood Park and pick up that win, I'm really going to question Eddie Howe. I really am. I love him, what he's done for this football club. Took with the Champions League, but if we can't beat Blackburn, then I think that there's got to be something to say. Something's got to be said. It has to be. You can't continue like this. But it's a massive game. Newcastle United, I think it's on ITV. It's on ITV, so it's on the telly, so people can't watch it for now. If I'm going to give a prediction, it's it. Honestly, I'm not sure if this game actually goes to extra time or pens over to replay. I don't know when the end. I don't know, boys. Sorry. Prediction: the team have got to win. We've got to win. There's no excuse. Newcastle United are going to win. Well, should win the game, and I'm going to go with a 3-2. I can't see we're being defensively good. I can't see we're being that great of a performance, but we should win, and we've got to win. And there we go, boys, that's the end of the preview. FA Cup night on Tuesday. Hopefully Newcastle United can pick up them all-important win. It's not 3 points. Make sure to leave a like, boys, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you all in the next one. Hopefully the lads can get a reaction. And that's what